This brief presentation is brought to you by the law offices of John T. Nicholson, located throughout Southern Ohio, and is intended to explain the five-step evaluation framework in which the Social Security Administration determines whether you are entitled to disability insurance benefits. Should you have any further questions about whether you might qualify for Social Security disability benefits, please visit us on the web at www.jnohio.com or call us toll-free at 1-800-596-1533. In order to qualify for Social Security disability benefits, you must first establish that you have a disability, as that term is defined by the Social Security Administration, SSA. Under the SSA's definition of the term disability, you are disabled if you cannot do work that you used to do, assuming that you are not working or change jobs as the result of your medical condition. If you cannot adjust to other work as the result of your medical condition, and if your medical condition has lasted or will probably last for at least 1 year. Your medical condition must satisfy all three of these criteria in order for the SSA to determine that you are officially disabled. The SSA applies to make the determination of whether someone is officially disabled. As an illustration of this five-step analysis, imagine that Ray P. Jones, a resident of Vandalia, Ohio, applies for Social Security disability benefits. First, the SSA will ask whether Ray is working. If Ray is working and earns more than $1,000 per month, then the SSA will not consider him to be disabled. If he is working but earns less than $1,000 per month, or if he is unemployed, then the SSA will proceed to the second step. Second, the SSA will ask whether Ray's medical condition is serious enough that it interferes with basic work-related activities. If not, then the SSA will probably not consider him to be disabled. If Ray's medical condition does interfere with basic work-related activities, then the SSA will proceed to the third step. Third, the SSA will check to see whether Ray's medical condition is on a list of conditions that automatically qualify as disabilities. If Ray's medical condition is on the list, then he will automatically qualify for benefits and the analysis ends. On the other hand, if Ray's medical condition is not on the list, then the SSA will proceed to the fourth step. Fourth, the SSA will ask whether Ray can continue to do the work that he did before his medical condition interfered. Remember that to get to this step of the analysis, Ray must either not be working at all or working but earning less than $1,000 per month. In other words, the SSA is assuming that Ray's medical condition caused him to stop working altogether or to change jobs, or perhaps to substantially reduce the hours he works. If Ray's medical condition prevents him from resuming the work he did previously, then the SSA will proceed to the fifth step. Otherwise, the SSA will probably determine that Ray is ineligible for disability benefits. Fifth, the SSA will ask whether Ray could adjust to a new job. If so, then the SSA would probably find that Ray is not disabled. If Ray's medical condition would prevent him from adjusting to a new job, however, then the SSA would likely determine that Ray is disabled. As part of the SSA's analysis of whether Ray is disabled, Ray would be required to submit documentation of his medical condition. Depending upon the nature and extent of Ray's medical condition, the SSA might also require that Ray be examined to determine his residual functional capacity. In simple terms, Ray's residual functional capacity is the extent to which he would be able to work despite his medical condition. Whether one would qualify depends upon the result of the five-step analysis that I have just described, including a review of the medical documentation they provide to the SSA and, where applicable, the extent of their residual functional capacity. If you suffer from a physical condition that prevents you from working, then you might qualify for Social Security disability benefits. Then you should consult a Social Security attorney. Again, should you have any further questions about whether you might qualify for Social Security disability benefits, please visit us on the web at www.jnohio.com or call us toll-free at 1-800-596-1533.